Welcome back. We are still talking some sports, and it's time to talk playoffs.
Finally.
The ridiculously long 82 season
Playoffs.
is finally done, and we are talking playoffs. The Wiz, they had a big-time matchup against the Raptors and had a huge lead before Toronto made a comeback in this thing. They would actually force overtime, but Washington would settle down there, and they steal home court with a 93-86 win. And they get it done.
They get it done, but that fourth quarter was a mess. Spencer
no doubt.
lost that lead a lot, but that happens a lot in the playoffs. Since it's playoff time, there's no lack of bulletin board material. Our very own Angela Santoro has more. Angela?
I thought the Wizards had things easily from the start, you guys, but those fourth quarters continue to haunt this team. Tonight, joining us to talk about the Wizards' big road win earlier today, we have CSN's Wizards reporter Ben Standig. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us tonight. I know you're pretty busy, but I don't want to take away from a great team win, but a lot of talk today was surrounding Paul Pierce's performance. What did he contribute to the win today?
Paul Pierce contributed points and he contributed attitude, and these are the reasons why the Wizards signed him as a free agent this offseason in the first place. And for all that's kind of gone on the last couple of days where Pierce said some things about Toronto lacking the it factor in terms of being a favorite, I guess, Toronto taking some offense to this, all of that to me just fueled Pierce and set him up perfectly. You can't say enough about what it meant to have him out there for them today.
I'd say a 20-point game is a great response to that trash talking that had been going on. Head coach Randy Whitman continues to lead the way for his team off the court, especially come playoffs. How big is it that the Wizards got this first win, especially being on the road?
The Wizards are now 6-1 on the road in the last 2 years under Whitman as a coach. That's pretty astonishing. Anytime you can win one of the first two games when you're the road team, that's big. I mean, it takes away the home court advantage for Toronto from now, but obviously, game two, Toronto's going to come out pretty hot, I'm sure. But regardless, the Wizards are ensured they're going to go back home, at least tied and maybe even up.
I would agree with that. I definitely think it is huge to take away the home court advantage, especially if you want to advance in the playoffs. What do you think will be key for the Wizards winning the series?
I'd probably say that the biggest thing is the fourth quarter. So many times here the Wizards have had leads or been in tight games and let things get away from them in the fourth quarter. They held a comfortable lead today, and obviously the game went to overtime. Toronto came back, but they're going to have to figure out how to close out games better against these playoff teams.
Well, they had the lead from the second quarter up till 25.4 seconds left in the game. You can't give that kind of lead away. That just cannot happen. CSN's Wizards reporter Ben Standig, thank you for joining us tonight. Spencer, Trey, I think if the Wizards can clean up their shooting and continue to play solid on defense like they did today, they could walk away with a win in the series and move on in the playoffs. But what do you guys think? Can they take down the Raptors?
Wait, so let me get this right. If they score points and they defend the big, they're going to win?
Yeah.
I agree. Yes, I totally agree. That has a good chance to happen. No, all jokes aside, I definitely feel like, well, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. The team that wins game one normally wins series 92% of the time. If you can win game two, those statistics go through the roof. It's like 98% of the time that that team that goes up 2-0 is going to win. They stole home court. They have the advantage now. I feel like this team, all season long, they just underachieved. I mean, there's no reason they should have a 5 seed. That roster, there's not 4 teams in the East that are better than it. They should have had a better seed. They should win this one. Moving forward, I don't know what, I mean, you get matched up against someone that's not going to probably happen for them.
I don't know, man. I was very, very surprised at how the defense was for the Wizards. They played excellent defense. Defense so good, I think it even shocked Randy Whitman. He was over there flipping his board over and over and over. I don't think he knew what was going on, but nonetheless, a great win, like you said, for the Wizards, and hopefully he can keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. The playoffs are going to be fun. Well, all right, it's time for another quick commercial break, but coming up next, it is what we have all been waiting for, our top plays of the week. Keep it right here.
Lizzie Frederick, Cave Henlopen, midfielder, and you're watching Delmaro Sports Insider.